Hi there viewers, welcome to my channel, Be Better Prepared. Okay, so my last video about a month ago was on a bushcraft bed. I'm going to call it Bushcraft Bed Mark 1, where I used angled slats up against a tree. This time we're going to be doing a Bushcraft Bed Mark 2. This is where it's made out of wood, but you're not got a saw and you're not got any string. Okay, if that's something you'd like to see, stick around. Thank you viewers for sticking around. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is this area we're going to turn into a bed, but if you look at the ground behind me and the forest I'm in, it's a sort of managed pine forest. But this is a really good area because it's nice and clean. But if I turn the camera around to see what's on the other side of the camera, so that's what's behind me, but when I turn it round, I've got a different kind of forest. So I'm on the edge. So if you look at all the resources that we've got here, okay, there's bits lying on the floor. I've got, you know, there's lots of stuff that's blown down by the wind, possibly can't see it too well. Okay, there's a bit of it. So I'm sure in there I can get lots of resources for what I need without chopping lots of stuff down. But just to put the camera back to where I started from. Come on, camera. Okay. So this area, I've selected an area that's nice and clean. Okay, so the first thing we could do, all right, is we could just put some logs down. Now, just bear with me. Okay, so this basic Bushcraft Bed Mark 2 that I've advertised on my thumbnail, okay, first thing we could do is just put some logs down. I'm going to put the microphone down now and just put some logs down, and you're going to watch this thing build up behind me. It's going to take a minute, and then we'll move on. So just watch what's happening. So I could just place a log there, back in a minute. And a second log. And a third log, okay. Don't worry, this is going to build up into more. This isn't just logs on the floor, okay. It's going to build up. So I've got I could get 3 logs, like so. Okay, then I might have prepared a rectangle shape, a frame, which I just place over the top of my logs, like so. Okay, and earlier on you might have noticed some sticks. Well, I just have to get some sticks and lay these down on there. Again, like I say, this is the basic starter for 10. This will develop into something much better. One more. Okay, so there's your basic format, and you know, you can lie on that, and you know, it's all right. Okay, and you know, actually, because they're long, you can sort of get in between the logs. It gets a bit comfortable after a while, and of course you could put smaller sticks in between the gaps, but really simple. The trouble is that in order to do the log, and the log, you need a saw. Okay? What if you haven't got a saw? Stay tuned. Now, before I carry on, I forgot to mention one bit. This framework I built, okay, these two outside poles, okay, what they'll do, they'll act as like a handrail, okay, and they're larger than everything that's going inside, so you don't have to tie anything down, and when you're inside they kind of stop you from rolling off, okay. And if you wanted to put more padding inside, like ferns or anything like that, it all sits in there, and those two poles down the sides, they stop everything falling out. Okay, let's carry on. If you haven't got, so here we go. If you haven't got a saw, just watch this. So I'm just going to take away the frame for a moment, put that down there, and so if you went round the woods, round there, you're going to find bits of, you know, this is like, look, it's come off a tree, so I don't know what it is, it's old and knackered. But you could, if you've got some string, you can bundle these up. Now, string, there's a thing, we'll come back to that in a minute. So you've got some string, you can make a bundle, like that, a bundle, okay? Smaller logs that you just find on the floor, and then take away the log, okay, I'll just turn the bundle around so it's a bit neater, okay, and use a bundle, and I'm just using one, okay, but there it is. So exactly the same idea, except I'm not using logs, I'm using bundles of smaller stuff, okay, and I definitely don't need a saw to get this stuff, okay. But what if you haven't got any string either? You've got no saw and no string, okay. So just watch what happens, okay. It'll take a few minutes. I'm going to put the microphone down and I'm going to just do something, okay, so just watch. So I'm just going to get that out of the way, and I'm just going to replace that log. With my bundle. Okay. What's going here? Okay. This will take a moment. I'm going to start off with okay, so just loose sticks. I'm just going to put two down first. Put two down, and then I've made some pegs, and I've got a hammer. Okay, just a piece of wood that I'm using. So what I'm going to do is I think you can see how this is going. Okay. Get his back. There we are. Bit of adjustment with the height. So, if I don't have a saw, I don't need a saw. And if I haven't got any string, I don't need any string. I can just put pegs in, 2 pegs, and just fill the gap with loose sticks. Okay, so come back in a minute. Okay, still there. Right, so just finishing off, working on this side. Okay, I've put some more pegs in, and I'm just going to top it up with some more sticks. There you go. That might be it. That might be all right. I'm not too sure. So currently I've got the bundle and then pegs and pegs. Let's just see how this goes. Now, the next great thing about this one, which I'll leave it up to you, is because I've got these pegs in, these pegs here and there, if I did all that first, then I don't need to create this rectangle I formed in the beginning. In other words, there, okay, I don't need the end bits. I'm going to keep them, but I don't really need them, because these bits there, they stop it all from falling apart. So bundle at one end and pegs in the middle and some more pegs, and you know, I'm off the floor. It works. So let's bring the rest of it on. That's quite a long one, that one. Okay, now proof it in pudding. What are we going to get? Okay, right. So it's all right. Once you know, smooth it up a bit, put some bits of in between, smaller twigs and logs in between the gaps. I'm off the floor. That's the main thing. Okay, more to come yet. Whew. Right. So, big advantage as well is it's only a small gap between the floor and this, okay, because I'm off the floor, brilliant, but you might still get cold because the air, as it flows underneath, takes the heat away. So the smaller you can have that gap, the more you can pack it with grass and stuff to stop the wind moving around. Okay, so as I promised on my thumbnail, a bed made out of wood, not using a saw, with no string. And okay, I'm still using a bundle at the end. Okay, I'm not going to just take it apart. That's quite good, I think. Okay, so there is a bit of string there, but you could have that, okay, for all three. Brilliant. Well, I think I've achieved my aim. Thanks for watching.